Hey guys, I feel like y'all need to hear this because I feel like we don't hear it often enough. Like some days are going to be hard. Like some days are going to be really, really hard. And that's okay. Like it is totally okay to have a hard day. Totally fine. What you need to do on those hard days is recognize that it's a hard day. Acknowledge that it's a hard day and still stay in the presence of light and love through the hard day. Listen, y'all, I know it is hard to stay in love and light or light and love when stuff is just happening. But you gotta push through that pain. So feel that pain, recognize that it's pain, understand that it's pain, understand that today is just one of those hard days, and understand that tomorrow can be a different day. But today, you just gotta deal with what you've been dealt. So if you deal with what you've been dealt in a positive manner, then what you've been dealt will get easier. If you decide that what you've been dealt is so hard that you can't manage it in a positive manner and you go to the dark side, then your future days are going to get darker. So, if you decide that the job that you're working is crap and you subscribe to it's crap with all the remainder of the people on your job that think it's crap, then guess what? Your job, it's going to be crap because that's what you believe. So once you believe that your job is crap and you now agree with your job is crap, you know what you're going to get from that job? Crap. This is the same for people. If you believe that your husband can't do it, you believe that your spouse cannot fulfill the needs that you have, they won't be able to fulfill them. If you believe that your spouse is the worst person on the planet and they can't do anything to change that, that's what it's going to be. If you believe that your kid's teacher at school is not a good teacher, you have a long year because now you got a kid in a class with not a good teacher because we create everything in our reality. So if you are constantly creating negative thoughts or negative things, then the hard days are going to get harder because now you're just creating more hard days. But if your son comes home from school today and your child comes home from school and they're like, oh, my teacher XYZ, and you say, okay, son, like tomorrow is going to be a better day. Today your teacher was just having a rough day and I know that your teacher is amazing and all things are going to be fine. You know what? All things are going to be fine because you said it. But listen, this is the trick. Don't tell your kid that all things is going to be fine, then get on the phone and go and say things are going to be horrible. Because really what you feel is that things are going to be horrible. So you truly have to understand that once you decide that things are going to be good, you have to decide that on all realms. If you decide that your husband is going to be the light of your world, then make him the light of your world. If you decide your spouse is going to be the person you need them to be, make them the person that you need them to be. You cannot double think and expect to get results. So you can't today say, oh my God, like my spouse is going to be amazing. But secretly, you in your room, like, this person can't do nothing for me. It's done. I'm over it. You can't, in your mind, be in two places. So a lot of people say we pay attention to the action. So actively, you're saying, hey, I want to be in this marriage, or I want to be in this relationship. But in the background, you're miserable and you really don't want to be here. All this to say that it's really up to you. It's up to you, the life that you create. It's up to you at the end of the day. So we can't change anybody but ourselves and our perspective. A lot of this, a lot of our struggle and a lot of our hard days has to do with perspective and how we see things. So if your perspective is things are going to be shit, then things are going to be shit. If your perspective is life is going to be great, then life is going to be great. If you believe that things can change, then things can change. If you believe that they can't change, then they won't change. Yeah, some of us are messing this up big, right? So now you're stuck in a loop. Y'all, the loops, the loops are ferocious. You're stuck in a loop because now you're stuck in a loop with the person, place, or thing, job, whatever it is. You're stuck there because you don't believe it as good. You don't believe it as bad. So now you're just sitting in the middle of the good and the bad. And so now you're not fully having an experience because you have to choose. Do you want this experience to be good? Do you want this experience to be bad? Is this a time where you're going to learn from the darkness, or is this a time where you're going to learn from the light? You can choose this every time. Either way it go, you're going to learn the lesson. But you can choose how you want to learn the lesson. You are in control of everything, every single thing that is happening around you. Y'all, I'm telling you, if somebody would have gave me this game, like, I don't understand why our grandparents are not teaching this. Like, mind you, yeah, my grandmother used to give me some gems, but like, I'm telling my 16-year-old already, like, she knows, like, you're in control of your reality. You're in control of your thoughts. Child, for years I just thought these thoughts was just in my head and they was in control of me. No, we're in control of those thoughts. We're in control of if we live in light or dark. We're in control of if the people around us are great or if they're horrible. We're in control of every part of our life. You're in control. You are the creator. You are the creator. You create everything that happens in your life. Change your perspectives. Start to change your perspective on stuff. When people call you with all that juicy gossip and the rah-rah stuff, control it. When you start to get those dark thoughts, say, like, that's not how I want it to be. This life is going to be great. These things are not going to happen the way I'm thinking. Because listen, the thoughts are going to come up. It's how you control the thoughts that will allow you to create your reality. Control them thoughts. We letting we letting too many things control us. The spirals are a part of life. It's how you handle the spiral that is going to, one, allow you to move quickly through it. Two, allow you to control the outcome of the spiral. Three, allow your life to be in direct alignment with what you want it to be. So it could be dark or it could be light. It could be dark or it could be light. It's totally up to you to choose. Always remember, we create our reality. No one else does that for us. God is here to support whichever reality it is you want. Either way it go, he gonna support it because he loves us. He gonna support you in all your foolishness. So if you want to sit there and live in this foolishness, he gonna support that too because that's what he feel like you want. He's gonna give you what you want. Go realign your wants today because I don't want y'all living in these warps of time. The loops are serious, y'all. You will be stuck in a loop. I was in a 20-year loop and didn't even realize it was a loop. Recognize the loops. Recognize how you want your life to be and embrace it.